that's super cool. I have to admit that some of this actually feels quite personal to me. Not just because I had the opportunity to work with your senior leadership team, and then faculty senate, and a whole other set of individuals there, and I was so inspired by them. But it feels personal to me for two other reasons. One is I'm a first gen student myself, right? And so, I didn't have people to look to when I was applying to university. I didn't have people to look to help me through some pretty big decisions around, majors and all of those kinds of things. And what the university is doing, not just to, as you mentioned, attract new students and first gens, but to help them succeed, I think is really powerful. And the other reason it's personal for me is actually, I grew up in Amish country. I was surrounded by farms in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. And I think that some of the research that's going on at the University of Idaho right now is super cool, right? I mean, people might be like, farming, right? Surrounded by, people here at a university who, might not be doing such tangible research as agricultural research. It's really quite fascinating to me to see what the university is doing. Give us a sense of one of those, cool projects that's going on in the agricultural sphere.
Yeah, so as you know, we probably got three large ones, but the deep soil ecotron facility is one we're all very proud of. We're building the world's most advanced deep soil ecotron, where you can study soil, down, 3 feet and more. And the reason that's important is that there's a lot of living organisms and things happening below the soil that people are just, unaware of, and we're just really learning about it now. And it has a lot to do with soil capture. It has a lot to do with plant health. Has a lot to do about the future success of agriculture, within the United States as the climate, continues to warm up. So we can test all that in this advanced facility. People are excited. We've already got people from around the world lined up who want to use it once we have it operational, and it'll probably become operational, if I remember right, sometime next summer. So we're getting there. We're getting it built. But we're also building the largest research dairy in the country, because, dairies can be pretty hard on the environment. And this is underwritten by industry. Industry has helped us do this along with the federal government, because they want these answers too. How can they reduce greenhouse emissions? How can they protect the soil? How can they protect the water? My hats are off to the beef and dairy industries in our state, which are huge here. They actually want to address these problems rather than run from them, and we're there to help them.